superstar. He is an absolute superstar, Tom Mitchell.
Cripps at the back. Cripps is too good.
Nil, yes! Oh, how good was that?
We just wanted to send a reminder that for this video on YouTube, there are some restrictions, so you can't actually watch the entire game on the video as much as we would like to align that with the recall. But similar to the last video, there'll be a timer in the top left-hand corner so that you can follow along with the game that way. All right, Crispy, I've never actually done this before in terms of watching the game while eating a chicken sanger, while in a podcast studio, but like, keen to do this. This is gonna be really cool. Your reflections of the second quarter. We've happily picked this one because you kicked two absolute gem goals. Yeah. But just like keen to go through and every little moment, your recollection from every little part of the game because...
And yours.
Well, thanks. But yeah, so many little moments in this game that shaped the result. So yeah, whatever you see and want to talk about, just bring it up. Yeah. Obviously, well, we actually spoke about going into the game, you know, how important Lachie Neale was for him. Yeah. And how that was going to be probably mostly me doing the job. But, you know, if I couldn't get to him at times or if I was off the ground, that we'd probably do that together.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
And from a transitional running point of view, you're obviously the guy that can do that. But in terms of all the stoppage stuff, I sort of put it upon myself. But, you know, also speaking to our coaches during the week that was something that I wanted to do. No,
that's good. Just quickly, on the start of that second quarter. Yeah. I remember they had bloody Country Road playing for Charlie Cameron.
Oh, really?
At quarter time before we started.
Wait, on the...
All around the Jeep.
Really?
And then he kicks the first goal within 20 seconds.
That was a good goal too, his left foot.
Yeah.
Poor Murph, look at Murph there.
And then Murph's obviously just called time.
So he actually called that himself. I
heard that.
I think he passed all the concussion tests and then he tried to get going again. His vision was blurry, so he made the call pretty selfless of him himself to rule himself out for the game, which meant Lipper started his warm-up a bit earlier. But I remember the start of the second as well, like they get a bit of a run on here.
Yeah. No,
because there's a point in the quarter where
strong.
We're down by 13 points, which is when you kick your goal. And if they get the next goal, that's a tough margin to get back.
Yeah. Like everyone's just competing hard at every bloody contest.
Yeah.
I thought Coxie was really good in the ruck.
Yeah, well, he's just, you know, just his height, especially at centre bounce, like throughout the finals, you know, he set the tone for us so many times.
He did. He played great all finals, like in the ruck. He did really well.
Yeah, he just like, you know, gets his hand on or disrupts them. How's his sanger?
Mate, it's elite. I try not to talk too much with my mum. Yeah,
1,000 blessings.
I remember Howie here, Jason Cameron to the boundary. He's like, oh my God, this bloke is that quick. The only thing I'm going to do is try and corral you. But still, another goal, McCluggage.
So they kicked some ripping goals on the day. Like they kicked.
Yeah,
we did as well, but they kicked some really
teams,
good goals. Like Zach Bailey, McCluggage on his left there.
And I think McCarthy kicks one off one step this quarter maybe as well.
Might be in the third.
Oh, is that third, is it?
I think so.
I think
or maybe, I know it's going the other way. He kicks like one near the pocket.
He does that too, doesn't he? Some good goals. Really good sandwich.
What coffee did you get? What's your coffee order?
Just a latte.
Yeah.
I'm a basic bitch.
No, I don't drink coffee.
Oh, yeah?
No.
You do.
Do you think I'm psycho now because I don't drink coffee? No, I swear to
It
God,
explains a lot.
What's that? Yeah,
It explains a lot.
It does. I've got actually a brand new coffee machine at home. Never opened it in like 4 years. One of those Breville ones. I think they're worth like $5,000. Never opened it.
Why? I'll have it.
I actually like the taste of. You can have it. I actually like the taste of coffee. I don't know. I just don't drink it.
Wait, you said you like the taste of coffee, but you don't drink it?
Yeah, I don't know. I just find like, especially around training, and other guys are the opposite. But around training and games, it actually makes me more jittery than anything. So
I feel like coffee really doesn't do anything to me.
Right, you'd be so used to it probably.
Well, I have too much.
Side note: Steele as a winger, he's a great tackler. He's bloody.
He's
tough.
just a great tackler all around. He's so strong. His body work's really good
for a guy that's not in
even when
the situations a lot, you know.
Yeah, even when we do that like fight drills or training one-on-one stuff, he's so strong and smart. I remember that too. Lachie Neale having a ping from 45, rolling around.
Yeah, I thought he was going to kick it too. It was a great pick up, and then
Mate, you just rolled around.
yeah, we were all going at each other quite a bit that day.
Yeah.
Grand final, all part of the game.
Yeah,
nothing,
exactly right.
Nothing personal, just
No,
all part
no.
of the game.
He's a nice fella. Oh, here we go.
Is this where Braz does that kick? No, it's a different
Oh,
part.
no, it was a free kick, yeah. Yeah, getting the cheers.
What's they cheering for?
Brazzy, I think. Good kick. Actually, has another role that was very underrated. Billy Frampton
Yeah, I know.
on
On Harris Andrews.
Harris
Like
Andrews,
he had some big contests which he halved, which you don't get credit. Look at that kick by Nick, by the way.
No, that's not a good kick. Stop it, Tom.
Thanks.
That was
No
a very
worries,
lovely kick.
no worries, Bobby.
Did he kick this one too?
Yeah, I think he kicked all his set shots actually.
Yeah.
What were we
All
saying
in the
Rich,
first
before
half.
that?
Billy Frampton's
Oh
role.
yeah, and like you look at the stat sheet and people will say, "Oh, Billy Frampton had only a handful of possessions or whatever," but in terms of the physical, like we probably don't win without him, you know. And like he had a few chances he could have taken, could have maybe taken a mark and kick it a goal, but in terms of his contest, like played a huge role for us.
Yeah.
I love Bobby's celebrations. I reckon he's our best celebrator. Actually,
Yeah.
he'd be close too.
Yeah, I've given a couple good ones.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, he loves it. It was thoroughly well deserved, Bobby. You played so good.
Who you reckon's best game of his career?
Hey?
It's hard to argue with that. But I asked him after the game. I said, "Where does this sit?" He's like, "Oh yeah, it's the best game I've ever played."
Oh,
on the big
100%.
stage.
Yeah.
Look at his little
4 goals too.
little celebrations he's
4-3.
got with everyone. I've
I
got
know.
one with him as well. I
Yeah?
thought I was special because I've got one with him. And then you see this, and he's got one with everyone.
Yeah. Well, the forwards have all got one with each other, I think. Like Checkers and Jamie are like flap ass.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, there's some good ones. That laser kick.
Whisper, good kick. Great kick.
Yeah, you're more of a double cobra sort of guy. Or a single cobra.
I've been going on a single cobra at the moment. I used to do a couple of doubles. And then like I've had a couple like when I go on long runs and kick a few of those goals, I more just kind of keep running like, I don't know, just, you tense
Yeah.
that hard and then
Yeah.
after you've done the run and kicked a goal and celebrated, you're like,
Yeah.
gotta get back to my spot.
Yeah, you actually waste a bit of energy.
Yeah, good free kick. Darcy nearly off then. Good intercept from Howie.
This kick is... Oh, this is where Nick gets the paper bag on his hand.
Oh, it is too.
How funny is that? He's trying to get it off.
Well, I heard
like,
like
what do I do
someone
with
was
this?
trying to like. It's probably not that paper bag, but they were trying to sell a paper bag on eBay for like $10,000 or something.
Probably worth a ton.
Even that, that was a good run. Leggy could have been used again,
Yeah.
but lock it in our forward half. Paddy's straight on.
Yeah, straight into it. What are your thoughts on this whole little setup? Getting a monitor, doing a pod this way.
That's cool.
I've never-
Yeah,
I've
not
never really
many
done it,
people
like,
do it.
never
Like the
seen this
live,
done before.
live talking about a game.
I've
you
seen
just
it being
played
done
as
in
well.
other sports. I thought it'd be a cool idea.
It's good though. It just mixes things up
Yeah. You've
Whilst-
done a few pods, haven't you? You've
whilst eating. Yeah, no, I
more
like
pods or events, you reckon?
events. Hands down.
Yeah. Oh, they get another goal out of this. He's so dangerous when he gets out the back.
Mate,
Cameron.
almost,
Like, how are you going
I
to catch
almost
him?
got them both.
Are you going to catch him here? You're not.
I thought I did enough to chase them both then.
Well, I didn't even see you in the picture.
No, I chased Charlie and then I chased Lincoln
And now you're cool.
because Darcy was at the back. And then Charlie gets behind Darcy and then he just goes over the top just as I put him.
puts the
I'm still talking with my mouth full though.
puts the
Apologies.
jets on. Nah, it's all part of it, mate.
Mm.
He'd be probably my most, difficult player to play on just because his speed.
Yeah, I remember at the Gabba a couple of times, like as a defender a few times there as well. You know, he's like, when it goes, it's like going long, he's trying to get out the back and you're just like, I just got a bloody run here. And it's like,
It's more you got to do your work early.
yeah, look,
mentally.
see, Chase,
Oh,
get
yeah,
him.
good too.
Chase, get
Oh,
there.
he almost got there.
Almost got there, and Darcy over his head, and then Charlie's out the back.
Pendles isn't catching him.
Oh, was that Pendles there too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pendles just gives up.
Charlie message you, Bailey? No. Yeah, cool.
Oh, skull. So it'll be 3 points down here.
And so Dunkley obviously went to Geordie as well.
Yeah.
Which even his 2 goals, like, you know, in the prelim, he had one of the best prelims of all time, which probably hasn't been spoken about because the grand final is the game that everyone remembers. But he had 13 clearances, absolutely dominated. We win with that game by a point. This game, like, doesn't obviously have as much statistically, but in big moments, kicks 2 massive goals. That handball there in congestion. He has another one this quarter on the half-back flank where he's just clean, just, you know, class players that just do that stuff.
Yeah, I think that's what we were really good at, kind of freeing our blokes up. Where it was Geordie doing his role, draw 1 or 2, and then all of a sudden there's Nick on the outside, being able to create those things.
Yeah. And even as well, like
this forward line pressure, like that win, Darcy Cameron follow-up tackle, Jamie handball back to Bowie.
Bowie could have kicked 3 good goals in this game.
Yeah,
he was at the club again this morning. Like that just missed. He had the running one through the middle where he took a bounce and almost skidded through.
Yeah, and then there was one, I think it was the first quarter, where he bounced off a couple of blokes near the top of the goal square.
Yeah, a little checky he went for and just missed it.
I think I went and sprayed him afterwards because I was also like, if you look 5 metres back to your left, I'm like free.
Really?
I forgot that I kicked a point in the first quarter too from 50, so I could have had 3.
Did you?
Yeah. I think I came out of the stoppage.
Oh, you did too?
Yeah.
On the side closest to the bench?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I'd normally back you to kick that.
It faded late. That would have been a good one too.
Would have been nice. Tell you as well with his kicking is like so underrated how good of a kick he is. Howie.
Yeah.
He lasers it.
Yeah, bullets. Absolute bullets. So for those of you who are watching right now, we are 2 points behind, 13 minutes to go.
Thanks, Jack. Special comments. Some commentary.
Oh, yes, here we go. Famous Tom Mitchell commentary.
I need to kind of know what's happening. I'm better when it's in my head. Here's Bailey now on the back flank, kicks it forward. It's a tumbling ball. Quaynor. But the screen's actually not clear enough to say. Hoskin Elliott's throwing his body in. Darcy Moore's in there too. He taps it to Howe. Berry, pressure on Howe. Here's Chris now. Gee whiz, the 2-time Copeland medalist. He's been special today. He's going to kick 2 later this quarter, which he hasn't done yet.
That's it, Josh. Still there if you need me.
Yeah.
And there you go. Josh Dacos goes long down the wing. Meyer check with the contest. Forced a stoppage. Yes, well, great work by the Pies there. I stuffed up my words. I'm no good.
Oh, that's what they were making me do on like Mad Monday. Remember that?
Yeah, it was good.
Every 5 minutes, get up, do some commentary.
Yeah, and you did it at that dinner on the Wednesday night. I wish I was there for that one.
Yeah, where were you on the dinner on the Wednesday?
Mickey said I could have gone, but I was like, babe, you could go into labour. And she was having like cramps.
True, you did have a kid the next day.
She was having cramps that night. And we thought we could have been on, but we weren't. But I was like, I'm not going to leave you.
Yeah.
As much as like would have been fun. I was already having withdrawals about not.
Well, it'd already been a big enough few days.
Yeah.
This is where I remember this part of the game. You could already start to really feel the heat. Like you've played a quarter and a half of footy, and
that was a fast-paced quarter too.
And like I've got this thing, even when it's hot, I don't wear sunscreen because I just like hate the feeling of like potentially fumbling. It makes my hands slippery. So I always like feel my body burning as well.
Do you put Grippo on?
Yeah, I love Grippo.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, so I use it too. But like if I put sunscreen on, then I go straight to the bathroom, soap, wash my hands.
Yeah. Is this hot games or any game?
Like hot games if I'm putting sunscreen on.
Yeah.
Same as at training.
Yeah.
Like I'll go get a lot of soap, wash in between my fingers, like wash it all and get an actual towel to like dry it so I've got it all off.
What about the creator of Grippo? Apparently they just can't find him, and there's actually a limit of that certain Grippo that we all like that's out there. Like it's apparently
the old Grippo.
Well,
like
there's the one of the yellow tube and the one. Oh yeah, you give me a nice handball here.
Yeah.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Get involved. Bang. This actually works out really well. Oh, I didn't. Don't worry, we got smothered.
Obviously, when they always go at Nick, we all we'll always stick up for him.
Out of the way, Josh. You bum.
Imagine being 20 years old and being arguably the best player in the comp.
Mate, he gets that much pressure on him.
And he
does so well.
Yeah.
Does so well.
Just mature beyond his years.
Bang.
So here's a contest from Billy. I remember this as well.
Yeah.
Like, just doesn't get outmarked.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, nothing comes of it, but just that plays in your opposition's mind, I reckon, when you know that.
Because I watched this once. I think I remember on the Wednesday, like when I watched it a few days after, they were talking about, like Matthew Richardson kept bringing up how like his job is to nullify Andrews and does such a good job.
Yeah.
But like I think it was the second half, Andrews ended up having like a fair few more touches and maybe a couple of intercepts, but a lot of them were, unfortunately, they were free kicks given away by Billy in a small period of time. But like before that he did nothing. He had like 2 touches to half time.
Yeah.
So really took it out of his.
Did they get another
Took
goal
away his
here?
games. I reckon they do. I reckon they kick the next 2 to get up 13 points.
True. So you've kicked 2 goals from half back then?
No,
You
we
look like your backline there.
No, I just worked really hard to cover for Darcy, and he said thank you afterwards.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. He said thanks.
Yeah, he said at least he appreciated it.
Yeah.
The hard work I put in for him.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the goal I was talking about. When Bo could have, like, whoever's chasing him's quick as well.
Yeah,
Wilmot.
Wilmot, yeah.
Look at this. Like this,
Yeah.
one little bounce to the left. It's it's a pretty special
so
goal, but it
close.
just misses. Who's faster? I reckon him or Bobby?
No, they can both get to like 36 k's an hour, man. It's nuts.
Yeah, same.
Bobby's light and quick, and like Bowie's just strong and quick. Like he's nuts. Like I remember when we picked Bo up, mate, strongest 19-year-old I've ever seen. He was benching like 120.
He's so strong in the gym, isn't he?
Oh, he's nuts.
You throw Jamie in there in the forward line who's fast, and Lockie Schultz is going to be an awesome pickup for us too.
Yeah. No,
I met him briefly overseas, I reckon, last year in America.
Oh, you met him overseas, yeah.
Yeah, great guy. And he's another pressure player who's going to be real good for us up forward.
He'll take a bit more pressure off the other guys. So keen to have him involved. He'll be a great addition.
Yeah, for sure.
Booker, good
DC.
squeeze. Oh, did you get another free kick here? Yeah. He does do that. Yeah. That's a clear through the arm.
That's a Guinea special. Go look for Josh. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he stuffed that one up too.
Yeah, it's very rare for him. He's got the license just to, with his skill level, him and Josh.
That's so funny. High five.
You're coming off for a quick
gets
spell.
Yeah, I need a break.
You look pretty buggered there.
Yeah, it's hot. Face is red.
What do you do when you come to the bench? Do you get treatment, or what do you do?
Treatment in the second half. I just kind of go for a little walk, catch my breath, sit back down. And then I was kind of like needed on the phone. I obviously have a chat, but I'll just take me 30 seconds to myself first.
Yeah. I remember this. They get a goal
Oh,
here too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
What were you thinking when Cameron kicked his goal in the last quarter? What was your wonder?
So the question was,
Yeah.
the question
When
was
Cameron kicked his goal
when
in the last-
Charlie Cameron kicked that goal in the last quarter to put them up by. Yeah, the question from the crowd was when Charlie Cameron kicked that goal to put them up by,
4
I think
points.
2 points
No,
or 4 points.
4 points.
In the last quarter, what was going through your mind then? Because it was very late in the game.
Yeah.
We'd been probably leading most of the game.
I think we had gone into like a bit of a slower paced ball movement for a couple of minutes before that, if I can remember correctly. But yeah, they get that goal. I'm not sure if I remember seeing the sign, we had 4 minutes. Okay, we've got plenty of time. But I remember seeing like obviously the bench put up like, okay, now it's our turn to quickly kick a goal. Well, in the space of 15 seconds, we get their clearance. Nick's hands to Geordie. Geordie from 50 off one step, and all of a sudden we're like, freaking hell. That's the best way, the quickest way to do that. It's great. Now the pressure's back on them, and we can kind of like go back into, have plays where we can shut the game down.
Yeah.
But I didn't really have too much pressure because of knowing like how much time was left and knowing what we can do and how quickly we can score. So yeah, it was great. Like I don't think we'd ever done that quick before. But that's the type of game it was. It's like freakish
play.
goals all over the joint. It was unreal.
Good chase by Bobby there. It's a fingernail play.
Yeah. And then great one boy. Was that leggy? That was the other thing we were good at. No cough ups. Like the ball security stuff.
Yeah, especially in the back line's not the ideal
Yeah.
place to do it. Do you see Leggy's face after the game? He was one of my favourite reactions, just how emotional he was.
Yeah.
Like he made me really happy. Just he was meant so much to him
Mate,
after.
he's a journeyman as well.
He's been at Richmond when they won 3 flags, missed all of them, I think.
Yeah, I think he was.
And then takes a bit to
up to Gold Coast.
Yeah, far out. It's pretty. Everyone's got a story, don't they?
Yeah, and he's trialling with us, and then went to Carlton for a day. then came back to us, and then played.
That's right. He was at Carlton for one day.
Played 18 games or whatever it was for us.
Yeah.
I think I was reading on his thing. Carlton were away in Queensland on a training camp, and then he went he might have gone into Icon Park, whatever it was, for the day, and then we got a call back, and then he came straight back to us.
That's right, because he trained with us for like 3 months, and then I think Oscar Steen might have taken the position. Remember they had one list spot?
Yeah.
Someone took it, and then and then maybe they put Charlie Dan on the long-term injury list. I don't remember what happened.
No, I think that's what it was. He went to Carlton, and then literally that day, Charlie was put on the long-term injury list, and I think that's why we called Leggy back.
That's the goal I was talking about. It was this quarter.
No, that's good.
That's a good goal.
And they're up by 13 with just under 8 to go.
Well, we better desperately kick a goal. I wonder who's going to kick it.
Yeah. I hope the coolest, most talented, fearsome, handsome guy ever kicks it.
I hope that same sort of guy gives it to him.
A couple of HDs.
Yeah. High definitions.
Hunky dories.
Yeah, so I don't even remember being this far down in the game, but when you rewatch it now, it's like, this is stressful. Like,
yeah. Well,
even though I know we win, I'm pretty stressed right now. Like, if they get the next one, 3 goals, that's a,
And the thing is, I remember thinking a couple of times, like, we had, dominated large portions of the game, and then all of a sudden, then they'd go down and just kick, like, a good goal.
Yeah.
And then, like, they were quite accurate, too. Like, they're 8 goals, too. I mean, we're 5-7.
Yeah, true.
Like, we've had plenty of opportunities.
It gets worse in the third.
On the wing.
We missed a lot of... Oh, that's right, you're on the wing.
I think we kicked, like, 1 goal 10 or something in a row.
So even just that, just getting the ball going our way, it's good play.
Forward.
So I thought Bo was going to give that to you there.
Yeah.
It kind of worked out that you kept running forward and we sort of stretched him a little bit.
50, come on. Oh.
Close.
Mate.
So I remember this, and I've heard you speak about this already, but I remember yelling out to you. You can sort of see me to the side there pointing at the goals because you kicked the goal from this exact spot in the qualifying final against Melbourne.
I saw a couple of people pointing. It might have been you that I saw that was pointing.
So I was confident you could kick it.
Yeah, I backed myself in because, like, as I said, when I was walking back off the mark, going, I know I can do this because I did it, like, in the qualifying.
So you were thinking that?
Yeah, literally. I was going to do the same pattern, same little arc.
It's pretty cool. And this celebration's epic.
Mate, I even, like, hit the fence. Like, I cleared it.
Yeah. So did you have a wind or you just flushed it? Couldn't hit it any better?
Mate, it went dead straight. Like, I literally don't think I could have kicked that any better.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And then, like, as soon as I seen it go through, just turn at the crowd. Just
Yeah.
very happy with
pretty
it.
special goal.
Yeah.
Haircut's looking good too. You must be happy with that.
Yeah.
Pre-game cut, day before or day off?
2 days.
2 days out.
Thursday night job that was.
Nice.
After hours.
I'm normally a midweeker.
I was in there with
probably
Bobby.
like a Wednesday if I need one.
Yeah.
What about Quaynor? Sometimes does game day.
What?
Which is pretty unique. Yeah, gets a haircut on game day.
I know when he
which
gets
is why
his,
he's always looking
gets his
sharp.
hair done, it's like 3 hours he sits in there for when they braid it all. That's
Your shout next sanger for this, thanks.
What?
Your shout
Oh,
next
I thought you
sanger
were
for
talking
that.
Bailey.
No. All that too.
Look at this here, celebration. Yeah.
That's cool. Does anyone give it to you in the crowd? Do you remember?
Nah, can't remember. But I know they're all looking at me. I think I thought I was doing it with the Collingwood crowd, but I turned around, it was like a Brisbane section.
Oh, really? It's the exact sort of area where Jamie kicked that goal after the siren.
Yeah. Ooh. Yep. Ooh.
Yeah, so I felt the periods in this game, I remember chatting about it on the bench, might have been with a few of the guys. Like Bobby obviously was our best player on the day. But like when there's so much pressure on and we try and be too cute sometimes, it's, there's so much pressure on in grand final day.
Even Leggy could have nearly kicked this one too.
Yeah. So many little things. Like the game happens so fast, doesn't it? And it's so easy to look back now and watch and say if this, if that. But you're making decisions under fatigue within milliseconds, really.
Literally the most pressure game you could think of, doing it all.
Yeah.
I think we did a lot right.
Yeah.
Like just little things. Played a lot of our Collingwood way, which is so good to see.
Yeah.
Because like there's games where teams obviously can shut that down, or you don't have the confidence and ability to pull the trigger on a handball or a kick.
Yeah.
But we just, we went bang, bang, bang a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, this is Brazzy's one.
Yeah. Free kick, Shepherd off the ball.
This is, look at this kick. This is,
iconic passage of play.
Yeah. Howie doesn't even break stride and then just keeps going. Bang. Bobby, little step ladder. Yoink.
Far out. I wish I could jump like that.
I remember I was on the fat wing, so I was like running on next in line and I was just front row seats to that.
How good's that?
Yeah, little clap.
Yeah. Good cheerleading.
Yeah. Give him a bang.
Oh. It's pretty cool.
That's so good. Yeah,
Even Howie's kick. Yeah, there you are. Just getting out of the way. Even Howie's kick was perfect.
Yeah,
Just, putting it on the opposition's head and giving Bobby a jump at it.
Buzzy's kick in front, don't break stride. Howie's
Ready.
kick in
Another
front.
celebration coming up.
Yeah.
Four.
Just like that.
So you kicked 4 in the first half.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, was it 4 in the first half? Or 3?
I didn't kick 4 in the first half because he passed one to Pendles.
That's the third.
Oh.
That's the third quarter. And he misses a few set shots in the second half.
No, he's kicked 4 in the first half. Kicked 2 set shots down this end. Set shot in the first quarter and that left foot snap down this end this quarter, which is coming up soon. I think.
Oh, yeah, so because it gets to 56 all, is it? And then,
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
All I know is, because the one I kick puts us in front at half time.
Pretty cool mark.
Yeah. And Billy Frampton straight over. Yes!
Is that what he did?
Oh, no, look at him. Just throws him up. Oh, look at that. Bang, bang, quick, bang. Bang. Oh, that's nice too.
So effective clearance. See Leggy in the background celebrating. He always
Yeah,
does
mate,
that.
he's
How funny
always-
is he behind the goals? He's just always
Every
getting around.
time we get a goal,
He just loves seeing us do well.
2 fingers up, celebrating hard.
So obviously Guinea's a very smart footballer, and you always back him to make a right call with his footy nous and IQ. But I remember thinking on the day I was thought he would have dropped punt this because I thought it was a long snap.
Mate, yeah, and the commentators talk about it, but 40 metres out, he kicks it from 45 metres.
Like I've seen him do these at
You
training
gotta-
all the time, though, where he flushes and kicks them. So
Yeah.
I guess he knows his game better than anyone. But I
And
just remember
sometimes
thinking,
sometimes you just don't connect well.
yeah, exactly. Sometimes I just remember thinking that on the day, like,
Yeah.
could he have drop punted it? Maybe.
Yeah, well, because he missed it, you think that. If
Yeah,
you kicked
yeah,
it, If
yeah.
you kicked it, you're going,
Oh yeah, I told him to
good
snap
choice.
it.
Yeah. I'd never snap a goal unless I'm right on the boundary. Like I would practice drop punts from the
Yeah.
pocket, man. I just like to
Traditionalist.
caress the ball through.
Traditional.
Caress.
Yeah.
No fancy goals from Cripper.
Yeah. Still tackling again.
Yep. Bang.
Potentially the best wing tackler in the
Just
league.
wing general.
Because like normally it's inside mids are the guys that lay the most of the tackles and things, and it seems as though whenever he gets a chance, he nails it.
Just like he's played that much wing in his whole career. He's been outstanding the whole time.
Yeah.
He's even one of the best wings. Best wingers of all time.
Yeah.
Kick, flush the ball, left foot, right foot.
Yeah, true. His left's pretty epic.
Yeah.
He loves kicking on his left.
Yeah. Get him booked. Surge the ball forward. Oh. He just needed someone running past. I remember seeing that too.
I didn't know a lot about Coleman.
Mate, he dominated the first half.
Yeah, he had a heap of it.
22 touches or something.
Did he in the first half?
Yeah.
They
They kick a goal here too, I think, do they?
Nah,
Oh, no, he shanks it.
spoil point.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. So, okay. So we must get one more goal, do we? Or 2 more goals?
Well, does Bobby kick
What do
one?
we...
Is it? Maybe it is only one more goal.
I can't really remember.
I feel like Bobby kicks another one. I feel like he has 4 in the first half.
I remember this as well because Nick's obviously got a bit of a license. I remember him looking up the middle. He was going to rip one up the middle, and then he,
and then he
Lay just
changed
changed
it.
his mind. Yeah.
That worked quite well. Having Nick going back there as the extra,
Yeah.
bit more creative.
Yeah. Well, we want obviously the ball in his hands, Josh's hands, Geordie's hands. It's funny as well. Like we've got such a stacked midfield, even like yourself, Pendles, but like even your ability to be so selfless. We know what that looks like within our midfield group and things like that. But just to free Nick up and let him be the star, I think that goes a long way in helping us win. Not only throughout the season, but in big games, which people wouldn't even know what we're talking about right now, but you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, 100%. It was sacrificing, was it your own game, different periods to play different roles and play what's needed for the team at the moment.
Yeah, and I think we've got a pretty much every player in the team that does that, Yeah. And it's funny how the results go your way.
Isn't it nuts? Like at the start of the year, we all the mids had a meeting with Fly talking about how, because we've got so many blokes are going to have to put egos aside, play different roles obviously for the benefit of the team, so we can win the flag.
I remember Pendles. I'm not sure if it was the same meeting, but it's the same thing in the team meeting room, close to where the G is. What meeting room is that? Maybe match
meeting room 1 or 2, whatever it was.
And he said, we might have to all remember this play as well. We almost get through here. We might have to all sacrifice, but how good is it going to be if we all do that and we get to hold the cup up at the end? I still remember that meeting.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I think it was the same. Would have been the same one.
Yeah. Actually, a fly did come in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
there's about 13 of us, 14 of us, or whatever it was.
That pick up from George.
Yeah,
so that's the stuff I mean.
Yeah, and then
just
quick
class.
answer,
Like, doesn't have a huge game numbers wise, but
yeah.
Yeah.
That was elite. There it is, Big Tidgel. Fresh haircut.
Not much hair.
Mate, you once a week haircut you were.
I was operating at a high haircut level. I'm trying to keep up with all the young blokes.
Mate, you can't. You're too old now. Even that, like clean, get the ball forward. Here's Bobby's other goal. Bang. Candy.
Do you know what that reminded me of, Bobby's goal? So you know how we do our fundamentals at training a lot, and they set up like different sort of games. Like you might have like the standing man, or you might have like the hurdles, and sometimes they'll roll the ball to you, and they might say jump over the hurdle or go under the hurdle. And Bobby can go under the hurdle so quick. It's like he's still on his feet when he goes under this little hurdle, and then he does these little nippy moves. That was exactly that.
Yeah. Every time I go under those hurdles, I just like have to kind of like bounce off
And knock the hurdle over.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'll jump over it.
So we got a minute 51 to go here. They must get a goal.
Yeah. Clean, forward footy.
And then we must get a goal.
Yeah.
Wonder
Oh, you nearly marked it too.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's nice. Mate, how good's the roar of the crowd every time something happened? It was just nuts.
It's elite. Which do you reckon was the loudest game of the finals?
Like, grand final was pretty bloody loud, but the prelim was nuts. I think they just got better and better.
Yeah, far out. I don't know. I thought Melbourne was bloody loud.
That was very loud.
The qualifying. And the 1 point win.
Yeah. Like that
Grand final's
nice.
more of a blur for me. Like, I feel like when you know those games when you're so locked in.
Danaher kicks a goal.
He does too. When you're so locked in and the game just flies by and you're like, I don't even know what happened in the last 2 hours. Whereas the games where you sort of overthink a bit, it seems like they take longer.
Yeah. No, I know what
I felt like the grand finals was in such a flow state. I don't know about you.
No, it definitely was at times, because you also think you're like, freaking hell, it's hot. Like, my legs are pooped.
Yeah.
Well, how am I going to keep... and then I'm starting to think a couple times, like, how am I going to get through?
Yeah.
But you just find a way.
Joey Danaher was actually nailing a lot of his set shots. I remember watching the prelim, got together with a few guys, and maybe a game before that as well. Like, he was kicking the ball really well.
Yeah, he played good final series as well.
Yeah, he took a few big clunks this day.
Yeah.
So 58 seconds left.
Scores a level.
So typically you go into finals, and we spoke about this as well. Like you expect low scoring games, like highly contested.
We had low score in our first 2 finals.
Yeah, well, the Melbourne game was really low. I remember
we
that.
Scored over 60.
Yeah, and then both teams were almost on 60 points in the first half. Right here.
Yeah,
like I don't think anyone saw this coming.
Yeah, no, it was nuts. I wasn't. I know I wasn't. I mean, look at our scoring shots as well. We've definitely had a fair crack at the goals.
Yeah.
Almost got there. Good clunk.
Yeah. High reach.
Ready? Does. Slap that out. Play on.
50?
Nope. Oh, dear. So this play where I get this goal is elite as well. Like, I think Nick gets it, gives it to Geordie.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, because you get it on the...
So I'm on the fat wing here.
You're on the fat wing.
And
okay.
it comes from this
let's
side.
track you for a bit. So you're on the fat wing. And so, obviously, you hold your shape out there.
Yep, so they've won
and
the
you hold your shape
clearance.
for the whole play.
Yeah. that side. They've won the clearance. Obviously, I'm sliding back to help. Now, yeah, so I'm in the back. I was in the back pocket.
Yeah, okay. Because we want to get you in that sort of back 45 position.
Yeah.
And then
slowly just cross the centre square line now. I get slowed up a bit so I could kind of
Catch up,
slowly
yeah.
get there.
this is pretty special play from Nick.
So
Coming up.
from a stoppage, yeah. Okay, yeah, now we can get set. So forward flank, 24 seconds. Fly barking orders.
You can read him there. He says, we need a generator +1.
Yeah. Nick, get back. Nick. Boys a red face from the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm the back 45 here.
Okay.
Nick works back.
I remember I get absolutely burned here by Nick, but
Yeah.
like when he does like epic play like this, it's like just let this guy do what he does. Like
Yeah.
I could have gone bang
Yeah,
through
you could
there,
have got there.
but
And then
look at
turns
that.
in Will Hoskin-Elliott all by himself.
Look at that. Like he opens the field up.
And then my opponent collapses into Will, and then I just hold
So is that how you got free?
Yeah, he came right
So
across.
Cameron wasn't on you.
Nah. He was a forward that slid down.
Okay. So what are you thinking right now?
Siren's gone. This is my moment.
Yeah.
Well, it is. Pretty
Yeah,
much. So the
yeah.
siren's gone.
Yeah.
But again, like at a distance where I'm pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, take me 30, catch me breath.
What is your routine? Do you have a routine when you think so? You sort of kick it.
No, I walk back. I don't count how far I walk back, but I give myself like 4 steps either side of walking before I move into a run. And then, gather enough momentum.
So you've just kicked like a nice chip.
Yeah, like I don't
didn't smash
I don't
it.
kick the crap out of it. Just I give it enough, like, and days like this where it's no wind.
I remember
or a little bit of wind,
little
but
things like this as well,
sunny,
like the boys
yeah.
calling out like show strong body language going into half time. So we're all getting going there.
Yeah, that was a big theme of ours for the last 5-6 weeks. I think we spoke about getting off the park at halftime like quicker, so we have more time inside
Yeah.
to talk about
Yeah.
what we need to, enough time to warm up. That way, so we're not short for time and then struggling to get out there with no warm up.
100%. Mate, that was pretty cool.
Lamarcus Aldridge.
Right on the 2 snags as well.
Yeah.